everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Starting from the 5. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. He's got a man left. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8. 2nd down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! More momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10. It's McCarthy. Same guy. Here's Hawkinson again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Throwing again now, McCarthy. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Jones going to try to pick it up. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. McCarthy throwing on 4th down. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. And forget that was 4th down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. And that gets them a 1st down.
Vikings 1st down. A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Minnesota.
Play action, McCarthy. Rolling out to his left. That's incomplete left side. He was trying to find Ty Felton with that one. So 2nd down coming up. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. It could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Brought in left side by Jefferson. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Now an inside give to Johnson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Forced out to his right. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. Opportunity here for this defense. Need a stop on 3rd and goal. 3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Reichert connects there. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
All right, Kate, I call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Will Riker is the kickoff for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
At their own 37-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
He's brought down at the
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Just 3-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Out of the shotgun, Carr. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
All set now. 1st and 10. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Like 20!
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And that's not what the offense died about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Checks it down to Gibbs. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard.
A 9-yard gain on the play. It's now fourth down and 1.
Super one. What?
Quick throw finds him out right. Well, he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
180. Turbo.
Gibbs has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a slip of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this. Play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal.
Hot. 180.
Gibbs again. He's going to lose yardage here. They bring him down at the 4. Working quickly here.
Allen on the tackle. A loss of 2 on the play. It's third down and goal to go.
17. Maverick. Merlin. DC. Value 3.
On third and goal, Goff finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's going to be stopped. Third goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on fourth and goal? Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment.
A 22-yard attempt.
Piniero's kick is good. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on his third down.
Let's go now. 19.
Here he goes, third and long. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Getting out to his left. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Vikings out of the hurry-up need everyone back to the line.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Going for Addison. Oh, but it's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. After the penalty, just 4 yards to go here on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
McCarthy looking to throw. Chased out to his right. He's going to run for it. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
All set to go now from the 35. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. Running in the red zone. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. It's a gain of 22. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Working inside the red zone. That one connects. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Now McCarthy. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take the lead just before halftime. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Escapes the defender. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
You go tonight.
He's back to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. This is caught inside the 15. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Will Riker at the kickoff for the Vikings.
Here's Riker set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
180.
From the gun, Goff. Completed to his running back. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Vikings sending out nickel coverage here on 3rd down.
180. 11. 11. What's up?
Throw here, 3rd down. Throw left side, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. He gets 6 on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
37-yard line.
Quickly out to the right, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down.
180.
Gibbs now from the gun. A lot of space ahead. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. There it is, touchdown Detroit. The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Lions tie things 10-10.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Miles Price. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Intended target that time was Aaron Jones. And now it's 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did. He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Takes this one at the 40. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Five. Ric Flair.
Goff working from the pistol. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
We go to the...
Goff tosses it quickly out wide. Crosses the 35, room for more. And he has the all the way down to the 29-yard line.
That's good.
The 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Gibbs. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
We go tonight. 120.
Again, it's Gibbs. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Dallas Turner there to bring him down.
When you don't have great success on first down, kid, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Vikings in the dime on 3rd down. 6 DBs out there.
Obama. Hey, motion.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
180.
He'll throw it. Pass complete. Screen play. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They got down the distance. This group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Hold on. Check. 20.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. Well, we didn't see either side separate through 3. It's all tied at 10 to begin the 4th. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Off to the air now. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Again, left side for Gibbs. And he's rerouting towards the middle, and he'll get to the couple. It's 3rd down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
One snap here to go. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Taken in by Addison, left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Back to throw it. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. All set to go now from the 35.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Vikings.
Play action, McCarthy. Connects on the crosser. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stopped quickly. The catch moves them to the 48. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Going again now, McCarthy. Taken in by Felton, left side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up fourth and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. Off to the races, middle of the field. Nice cut back right, creating some room here. Tackle made at the 10, first and goal coming up. Another one for Gibbs. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
This is maybe one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Louis. 180. Whoa.
Now to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions have taken the lead late. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro.
For the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
17. Vikings 10. Jack Fox picking off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on the 35-yard
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back. That brings up 2nd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Vikings out of the hurry up. Need everyone back to the line.
brings up 3rd.
Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. Short pass brought in. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. There he goes again. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Vikings 10. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to a Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on second down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
He's got the first down grab and still going. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And this is brought in by the Lions. That should be enough to secure that loose win. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. They're going to pass it here. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb.